2025 qualifiers. We have a big one for you here as Montenegro battle it out with Germany. We are under 10 minutes away from our opening tip-off here. Here is the schedule of games this window in Group D. Bulgaria against Sweden, Montenegro, Germany, and then on the 23rd, Sweden, Montenegro, before Germany take on Bulgaria. Here are the standings as it looks right now. Montenegro, well, things are looking good for them. They are top of the group. 3 wins, 1 loss. Germany just behind them, 2 wins, 2 losses, with Sweden and Bulgaria just below them. This group is a close one, could not be closer. First have Germany introduced to the crowd here. Remember, our reigning world champions finished 3rd at EuroBasket 2022, so they were flying high entering these qualifiers. However, sitting with this 2-win, 2-loss record really has shown how competitive Europe is. It is not an easy ask for any team, no matter how good you are. That said, you would still say they are probably favourites to qualify for EuroBasket later this year. And I'm sure that Coach Herbert would want that to be achieved sooner rather than later. Could achieve that this evening with a few twists and turns going their way, but they'll have to put in a big game here today, that is for sure. And now for Montenegro, a packed arena here in Podgorica to welcome their heroes to the hardwood. It's a bit of a golden age of Montenegrin basketball. They've been to 4 of the last 5 EuroBaskets. They also entered today's game on a 3-game win streak, so without doubt their confidence is high, their momentum is high. Offensively, they have looked very good across these qualifiers, scoring almost 83 points a game. It's the other end of the floor that at times they have struggled, conceding almost 76 a game. As we see, Coach Radovic will now have a break in commentary for the national anthem. First, the national anthem of Germany, followed by the national anthem of Montenegro.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and welcome national anthem of Germany. Dame i gospodo, molimo vas da pozdravite himnu Njemačke. Dame i gospodo, molimo vas da pozdravite i himnu Crne Gore koju će otpjevati Teodora Stjepović, vokal D-Mol grupe.
Tvoj svijet vama iskazao, moj svijet vama iskazao, majko naša Crna Gora, majko naša Crna Gora, sinovi smo tvog stijenja, sinovi smo tvog
if you weren't pumped for the game before, you certainly are now. Both teams head to mid-court to shake hands. Coach Murcia taking over for Coach Herbert this evening. Here are your officials for today's game. We have Johan Rosso, Kerem Barki, and Thea Jacobs from France, Turkey and Belgium, respectively. Both teams now head into their final warm-ups. Let's have a look at the starting five for Germany. They will start with Bonga, Voigtman, as well as Holatz, Thiemann and Obst. Only coming off the bench for Coach Murcia as well. There he is. Head coach trying to lead them to the win here today. An important situation for Germany to find themselves in right now. 2 wins, 2 losses across these qualifiers. Here is the starting five for Montenegro. They'll start with Mihailovic, Hadzibegovic, Radoncic, Radebau and Nikolic. And again, expect Coach Radovic to be running the rotations hard for this Montenegrin team. There is Coach Radovic. 7 years at the helm of this Montenegrin national team. 4 years before that as assistant coach, so also worked closely in their junior structures as well, so he is ingrained in Montenegrin basketball. You will not find someone more invested and determined to make that work, that is for sure. Just moments away from the tip-off, and to give you an idea of the importance of this game, if Montenegro win here today, they will secure a spot at EuroBasket 2025. They'll also, at the end of the day, secure a spot if Sweden lose to Bulgaria. As for Germany, they need a win here, and they need Sweden to actually beat Bulgaria in the other game in this group. So plenty of twists and turns ahead of us here. Just about a minute until tip-off, just enough time for you to grab hold of your phones, download the official EuroBasket app, available on pretty much all devices. Wherever you get your apps from, you'll find it. Definitely worth a download to see plenty of fans, young and old, in the stands. That's it, get some snacks in before we get into the action. It should be certainly an interesting 40 minutes of basketball between these two. Last time they met, Germany made relatively light work of Montenegro, an 85-61 win. De Silva led the way on that day for Germany, not here this evening. He had 19.7 rebounds, whilst Montenegro leaned heavily in on Kendrick Perry, also not here, 16 points. So it's going to be a very different game here tonight. And an early, quick start will be key for both of these teams. Starting five coming to the floor, getting ready to lock in. A nervous energy in the arena. Plenty at stake. The crowd start the chants. we're underway here in Podgorica. Game day 5 of the EuroBasket 2025 qualifiers. Stolen away, a quick early breakaway dunk. Hollatz gets the scoring underway for Germany. A loose opening pass. Right about. Offensive foul is going to be called, an illegal screen off the ball. 2 turnovers in the first 21 seconds is not how Montenegro wanted to get this one underway. That one whistled on Nikolic. Running into Obst. Bonga now. Obst moves it to the far side. Nice drive inside, uncontested, easy buckets for Demon. Mihailovic on ball, foul called. Obst called for the foul this time. Look at the replay. Yeah, it's that right arm hooking in. Begovic hands it away, right about. Doncic down low. Goes to work, little left hand hook shot comes up a little short for Nikolic. Hollatz backs it out. Bonga now skips it to the weak side, and that one's a little high. Even bounces over the head of Coach Mumbrou. Doesn't quite make it into the crowd. Near enough though. Right about. Hands it away. Patience here for Montenegro as they still look for their first score in the game. Nice little crossover there from Mihailovic. Second personal foul on Andreas Obst. Will Coach Mumbrou make the change? Trusting him so far. Right about. Finds a lane, attacks, glides to the basket. Can't quite get the score this time. Good hustle on the offensive glass, but eventually it's knocked out of bounds by Radabout. Yeah, looked like it may have come off the leg of Demon. I think there's a coach's challenge here from Coach Radovic, so the officials will head over to the review monitor. This is the review they're looking at. Comes down with it. Radabout gets in there. Yeah, it's off the knee, I think, there of Johannes Demon. I think it touches Johannes Radabout's hand on the way through. It's good defense. Offered up there by Vochtman. See what they say. Will they overturn the call? They will. It's a strong coach's challenge from Coach Radovic. Baseline ball now for Montenegro as they're still in the hunt for the first points of the game for them. Mihailovic will come back out. Trying to cross things over, trying to create some space. Drives along the baseline, comes up short, knocked out of bounds by Nikolic. Stop-start first 2 minutes of the game here in Podgorica. Neither team finding a flow early on. Plenty at stake though, to be fair. Voigtman up to Bonga. Long three ball goes up. It's a little heavy and a strong rebound by Zoran Nikolic. Radibau has to come back out. Catch and shoot in the corner, and that's the first points on the board for Montenegro. Radoncic with the first. Hasn't hit a three in the qualifiers so far. He did there as Bonga steps in and quickly cancels it out. First game in the qualifiers for Isaac Bonga. Cool, calm and collected as he steps into that one. Mihailovic goes inside again, off target. Montenegro attacking the basket. Oh, behind the back. What a pass and what a finish. Vision from Voigtman. Look at this pass, look at this pass. Oh yeah, a thing of beauty. Johannes Thiemann gets the 2 to go and earns himself a trip to the free throw line. Change for Montenegro as Begovic comes out of the game and Simonovic comes in. Hits the bonus. Germany will be happy with this opening. They lead by 7, a little over 3 minutes play. Radibau hands it away to Radoncic. Good, strong, hard hedge from Johannes Thiemann. Pushes Radibau away. Good hedging from the big man. Catch and shoot way downtown. That's short. Offensive rebound knocked out of bounds by Nikolic. Certainly a composed start to the game for Germany here. Nice pass inside. Thiemann skips it out. Bonga now will drive down the lane, glides in and swoops to the bucket for 2. Germany's lead up to 9, and Coach Radovic has seen enough. Timeout's been called here with a little under 6 minutes left in this first quarter. Smooth move by Bonga. A very calm performance by Germany so far here in Podgorica. Now there's Coach Radovic calling that timeout. Heading to his huddle.
Aj moje emocije, čemu se radi? Ajde, brže izvođenje, brže sebi. Ajmo da napravimo ovako, ajde napravimo kons. Ajmo jedan posle toga kons, vladan lop. Ajde jebo, ajde.
An impassioned timeout from Coach Radovic, just trying to spark a little bit of energy into the team. They're a little flat right now. You can almost feel that from the crowd as well in the arena. After a relatively raucous start to the game, it's certainly quietened down a lot after Germany have put on a 9-point lead here. Mihailovic hands it inside. Simonovic. Rebound knocked into the hands of Kramer. Kramer draws the double team. Good spacing here by Germany. Little step back wing 3 comes up short. Radibau with the rebound. Foul's going to be called on Kramer. Takes a shot to the face as well. 13th foul of the quarter for Germany. Sideline ball here for Montenegro. They really have struggled to get anything offensively working right now. Catch and shoot at the three and draws the foul. It's the right call, he hits his arms. Back-to-back fouls for David Kramer as well. Coach Mambru will be thinking about that. Two players on two fouls already. Obst and Kramer heading to the line for 3 free throws now. First free throws of the game for Montenegro. 86% across the 4 previous qualifiers. Vladimir Mihailovic. And the second. Montenegro captain knows what it's like to get to EuroBasket. He's been there 3 times, 2011, 2017, and 2022. He wants to go again. That is 3 from 3. That's a captain stint when you get to the line. Germany's lead trimmed down to 6. Longer. Hands it back. Kramer for 3. That's short though. Physical contact in the battle under the bucket. Foul's been called. Let's have a look. Yeah, that was a foul on Tibor Place. The full length of the floor. Germany are in the penalty, so that will send Montenegro back to the line. First is no good for Nikolic. Won't get the second to roll either. Weideman, little handoff with Volkman. Stolen away, knocked out of bounds. That will remain Germany ball. They've already had their challenge. They can't ask for another one. That would have been, I think, still Germany ball anyway. Bonga now. Whips it across the court. Weideman spills it out of bounds. Is this Montenegro's turn to grab hold of the game a little bit right now? And just dribbles it off his own foot. Kicks it out of bounds. Mihailovic. Simonovic. Traveling violation is going to be called on the 25-year-old. Let's have a look at the footwork. Yeah, that's the right call. A little skip before he gets into the dribble. Bonga. Nothing quite there for him. Into the high post, gets it back. Won't take the three, will drive inside. Good defense offered up by Simonovic though. Gets the rejection. Skip pass to the weak side. Montenegro looking to try and spread the floor a little. Mihailovic. Oh, ankle breaker for the three. Vladimir Mihailovic up to 6 points personal now. Montenegro back to within 3. Kramer. Place. Weideman for 3. Takes the air back out of the arena. The crowd were just getting into it. Right about Handed away. Steps into the three ball. In and out. Oh, the two-handed putback. A monster jam. Marko Simonovic. Bonga just about holds on to it. Can he keep it? He can. Gets it into the hands of Weideman. Radabau hustling him hard. Shot clock at 4. Foul will be called. Crowd aren't happy. Yeah, knocked over the backcourt by Radabau. There's a big two-handed putback and a little chin up to say hi to the camera. Weideman not going to find a way through. There is no way right now. Oh, beautiful ball movement. Goes to the soft left-handed skyhook. Place for 2. Montenegro crowd starting to find their voice here in Podgorica. Mihailovic for 3. Off right and away. Bonga picks up the rebound. Second ball of the game for Bonga. Little hezzy, dives inside, fades away. It's a long fade away. Came up short. Easy, uncontested rebound for Tibor Place. Heidemann kicks it back. Long 2 for Place. Ah, beautiful stroke. 35-year-old just knows his game, knows when and where to step up, when to take a more supporting role. Mihailovic all the way through. The Montenegro captain will not be stopped. Oh, Weideman just cuts through the defense. Easy 2 off the glass. Germany's lead back up to 8. Radabau will draw the foul from, I think it was Schneider. The help comes across. Radabau already has the advantage in that situation. First is good for Radabau. His first game in these qualifiers, 27-year-old. It's the second to go as well. So the game comes. Petar Popovic. Radabau goes out for the break. Still a minute left in this first quarter. Schneider looking to hand it away. Foul's going to be called as Schneider gets effectively thrown to the floor. Slavkovic trying to fight his way through that handoff. Montenegro now in the penalty as well. Under a minute to play in this first quarter though. Kicked away by Mihailovic. Remember, plenty at stake here. Montenegro win and they will be at EuroBasket 2025. For Germany, they need to win and they also need Sweden to beat Bulgaria, and they will book their place at EuroBasket 2025. Little step back, jumper no good. Offensive rebound. I think a foul has been called on Slavkovic again. 2 quick fouls called on him. Oh, in fact, is it on Simonovic? I think it is. It is. First foul of the game for him, but that will send Germany to the free throw line. Ball place steps up. First is good. 50% from the line before tonight's game. This is his 3rd qualification game. Goes 2 from 2. He dives inside, dumps it off. It's a smart play. Beautiful facilitation by Popovic, and the score for Simonovic. Germany now surely will look to take the final shot of this first quarter. Weidemann a long way out, hits the 3. Montenegro will heave a 3/4 court shot and almost get it to go. But Weidemann extends Germany's lead at the end of the first quarter. 10 minutes in the book here in Podgorica. It's Montenegro 17, Germany 26. The visitors taking big strides towards qualification. Here are the shooting stats from that first quarter. Germany looking good all over the floor. Montenegro struggling with their efficiency in the early stages of this game. Here are the highlight plays from the first 10 minutes, and that was the highlight play from the first 10 seconds, as the opening play of the game was a steal for Germany and an easy breakaway dunk. Germany certainly have looked pretty composed and calm in this game. They now have a 9-point lead. That is a game-high 9-point lead for Germany. Bonga, 5 points at the end of this first quarter. 1 from downtown. Also has 2 rebounds as well. Mihailovic has done what he can. He leads Montenegro, scoring with 8 points in that first quarter. Joint top scorer across the whole game, to be fair, as Nelson Weidemann for Germany is their leading scorer. He has 8. Remember, plenty to play for. At the end of today, one of these teams could have their spot at EuroBasket 2025 locked in. If you've got your phones to hand, please go scan the QR code on the screen. That will help you download Courtside 1891, the must-have app if you love basketball, particularly with an international flavor. Stream schedules and scores and tons more on the app. Please download that one. Weidemann gets us underway here in the second quarter. Game day 5, Group D action of the EuroBasket 2025 qualifiers. At the end of the first quarter, it's Montenegro 17, Germany 26. Just a contact on the arm. Weidemann now calling for the screen. Corner pocket 3, hits the side of the backboard. That was an ill-fated attempt. Energy level being shown by Jonas Matisek, but maybe a little bit too much. Yeah, just reaching in, getting caught hands in. Popovic almost loses possession. Will draw the foul instead. Officials have laid down the marker early in this game. They're calling it tight. Matisek picks up a second foul, and German players seem to have a habit of picking up 2 quick fouls in this game. Kramer comes into the action as Weideman heads to the bench. Lindy also comes in, as does Delo. Almost stolen away. Montenegro hold on to it. Little pump fake. And the 2 for Slavkovic. Skip to the weak side. 3 ball goes up and is a little heavy. Long rebound is corralled by Montenegro. Steps into a 3. It's also too long. Neither team flying out of the blocks here early in the second. Pleiss goes to that left-hand hook. Old school is the best school. Popovic under a lot of pressure, taking that jumper. Oh, backdoor cut. The pass was a little bit too far ahead of Olindi. Coach Mungru looks on, the Spanish head coach of this German national team. Hesitation. Popovic attacks the baseline. Defense stands strong though. Oh, lovely drive. Oh, good defensive stand. You see Delo on the floor holding his face. Let's have a look at the replay. Oh yeah, just catches a flailing arm. Pleiss with a big defensive stand though. It's definitely not a unsportsmanlike foul. It wasn't thrown in his face. It was accidental contact. Thiemann comes back into the game for Germany. Baseline ball here. Germany look to continue to try and control this game. Delo now. Inside, wide open, and decides to take the little jumper instead of attacking the bucket, and it goes. Whiteman with the 2, and Germany's lead is out to double digits for the first time this evening. Knocked out of bounds, a good quick chase back into the passing lane for Johannes Voigtmann. Good recovery from Germany. Lost a little bit of their defensive shape, but quickly jumped back into place. Popovic. Olindi with the easy rebound. Down into the low block. A little bit of isolation for Johannes Thiemann. He'll draw the foul as footwork is not quite there. Nemanja Radovic just a half step too slow. Thiemann heading to the line for 2 shots, 91% prior to today's game, 1 from 1 so far this evening. score on the screen is incorrect at the moment. It is actually Germany 30, Montenegro 19. This is the second, long rebound though, picks it up. Go again. Attacks the basket, offensive foul is going to be called on Volkman. His moving screen was just shepherding players out of the way. Germany's second team foul of the quarter. 6.5 minutes left in this first quarter. As I say, the score on the screen not correct right now. It's Germany 30, Montenegro 19. Popovic steps in, hits a big three. Foul's been called. Here's the three ball raining down from Petar Popovic. Part of their last EuroBasket roster. At the line for the second. After Delo won't get a second to go, but once again Germany crashed the offensive glass and grabbed themselves another opportunity, but it's stolen away. Simonovic goes high and throws down hard. Almost ends up on the young fans' baseline. Montenegro back to within 7 and they steal it away again. Popovic with another two. And that will be a timeout for Germany as Montenegro in the crowd are roaring their way back into this game. Germany's lead has been trimmed in the blink of an eye down to 5. They did lead by 11. There's the steal. Simonovic gets out and throws it down. Heads up with the two-hand, almost ends up in the front row of the crowd. And the crowd are loving what they're seeing. Let's head into the huddles.
Okay, after pass, they put a lot of pressure. After pass, now you cut. And inside is coming, you set this pick. Okay? Yes? Hey. Problem is, when they play Spanish, the double pick, this guy in the corner need to be here. But the problem is they touch the paint very easy. All the exterior players touch the paint very easy. We need to close. Okay, but we need to be better one-on-one defense. Yes? Let's go. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball.
A bumper crowd here in Podgorica looking to cheer their team on to hopeful qualification here today. Remember, Montenegro win, they will be at EuroBasket 2025. For Germany, a win is not quite enough. They need to win and they need Sweden to beat Bulgaria. That game is halfway through the third quarter. Sweden lead by 8 at the moment. Baseline ball for Germany as we come back to the floor. Dillo. Catch and shoot. High arcing, smooth form. Andreas Obst quietens the crowd. Germany's lead settles back out to 8. Zugic now. Drives to the bucket, strong move, and first points of the game for Zugic. My mistake, it was Bogovac. Catch and shoot, no, step back 3 instead. Sideline ball here for Germany. Bonga backs it out, looks for options. A curling screen along the baseline for Obst to work off. Threads the eye of the needle, and another pass into the hands of Hollatz, and he'll draw the foul and head to the free throw line. Germany spread the floor and have great vision. They know where the cuts are coming from. Deliver strong, well-timed passes. Montenegro in the penalty. Germany just one foul short of the penalty, so Justus Hollatz is heading to the free throw line. First is good. It's a second ago as well. Germany just seems so composed here. Today's game, the ebbs and flow of the game, and they're not riding the emotions too much as we see Radibau come back into the action. Just about get it over the half in the 8 seconds. Four on the shot clock. Foul's going to be called. Johannes Thiemann called for the foul. An easy call for the officials. Just a half step too slow to make the stand. A strong move to the glass, back-to-back buckets by Bogovac. Pass inside and one. Pick and roll is causing chaos for Montenegro. The help just isn't there. They're just not rotating to help at all on the bigs. And Germany are carving them apart at the moment. Germany's lead back up to 8 points. 38-30 right now. Timeout has been called. 3 minutes 20 left in this first half. Germany currently with a 9-point lead. It's actually Montenegro 30, Germany 39.
skroz, nego prazan reket jebi ga. Oni iskaču kinu jebi ga i nema stranu pomoći.
Onda je Joša ti malo prvi blokira, budi malo... Ja se ga smijom,
Jebeš, imate... Slušaj. Aj Marko. Let's play. 2 down. 2 down. 2 down. Igramo odbranu jebote. Kad god se priđemo, primo koš faul jebo. Sami ljudi u reketu jebi.
Dani, molim se.
2 down. Okej. Nek igraju. Igraj ti Marko 2 down. Igraj ti. On. Hey, let's go. 2 down, can't go. 2 down, can't go.
Germany have just managed to hold Montenegro at arm's length. Much to the frustration of that man there, Coach Radovic. Montenegro have certainly had their phases where they've ridden the energy in the arena. Germany have just managed to keep them out of harm's way. Led this game for, well, pretty much the entire game, bar about the first 5 seconds. Radabau now. Backs it out, hands it away, but gets it back quickly. Attacks the basket, gets the 2. Jonas Radabau. Important part of the puzzle here for Montenegro, really the X factor that the team needs. Obst for 3 and rolls home another 3 ball, his second of the game. That dives inside, glides with the finger roll. Oh, rejected by Bonga, batted away. Obst to Bonga, a lob inside now. Skip to the weak side, 3 ball, rains down but rolls around the rim and away. Hadžibegović with the easy rebound in the end for Montenegro. Germany with this 10-point lead now. Radabau. Shot clock down to 6. There's the pick and roll. Foul, I think, will be called on Vogtman. See Montenegro heading back to the free throw line. Simonovic just shoved out of bounds. Kramer back into the game for Germany. Under 2 minutes left in this first half. Rolls home the first. First trip to the free throw line today. 7 points, 4 rebounds. Ready for the 25-year-old. And the second is good as well. Back in the game comes Luis Olindi. Bonga now hands it back to the top. Skipped all the way through. Bonga for 3. Oh, beautiful. Structured, patient team offense from Germany. Didn't rush it. Knew what they were looking for. And it delivered perfectly. Almost stolen away. Radabau being harassed by Hollatz. Lob pass. Oh, one-handed flush. Simonovic. Beautiful interchange. There's the alley-oop. There's the finish. Ball's going to be called on Simonovic. up in the ad board. Coach Mumbrou heading over and helping him up. That's Iverson cut here for Bonga. Oh, lovely, quick, dynamic cut through, and it pays again. Another 3-ball for Germany, their 7th of the evening. Game high, 12-point lead now. Right about step back 3. Off right, Germany trying to maximize the closeout in this second quarter. Kramer has to come back out. Germany will slow it down as they look to build another structured offense. He's delivered time and time again. Stolen away, 3-on-1. Mihailovic will get the breakaway too. 9.1 seconds left in this first half. Timeout's going to be called as Coach Mumbrou wants to talk it over and make the most of this last play of the first half. Mihailovic glides inside, and it's clear that David Kramer does not want any piece of that whatsoever. Let's head back into the huddles.
Okay, guys, one shot, let's go.
Call of one shot coming out of the huddle. 9.1 seconds left in this first half. How will Germany make the most of it? They have been impressive in that half-court structure. Bonga to inbound. Polaks now gets it, ball in hand, brings it up the floor with speed. Hands it away, Kramer will be fouled. That's a crazy defensive play by Radabau. Kramer now heading to the line for 3 free throws. It was obvious surely where this was going, and yeah, it's the right call. Radabau moving forward. At the line for 3. Can't get the first to go though. Only 3 points in the first half for Kramer. Remember, he had 43 against Sweden in game day 3 in the last qualification window. It's the second of his 3. Germany's lead back out to double digits. And the third is good as well. 1.5 seconds. Montenegro get it. Simonovic with the heave. It's way too hard and slaps off the shot clock. And that is the end of the first half here in Podgorica. Advantage Germany for sure. Their composure has helped them build a relatively comfortable lead at the half. At the midway stage, it's Montenegro 38, Germany 50. Certainly an interesting first 20 minutes of basketball here in Podgorica. Plenty to talk about. Both coaches, I'm sure, will have plenty of debrief in the locker room at the half as they look to try and build. Here are some of the best plays of that second quarter. Montenegro worked hard to stay in the game, but defensively they are struggling to slow Germany down. Germany having hit 7 3-pointers in that first half at a 47% ratio. Over, in fact, just under half their points coming from downtown. Montenegro themselves really working hard to stay in the game. Their captain, Vladimir Mihailovic, doing what he can. He's the only player in double digits for Montenegro. And sorry, Simonovic here. You see with his breakaway dunk, he's on 10 as well as 5 rebounds. So on his way to a double-double. And there is Popovic, who's coming in and once again putting in a shift for the national team. For Germany, no players in double digits, but 4 players on 8 points. Bonga, Weidemann, Leisch and Thiemann, all on 8 points apiece. For Germany, that is what it's about. It is team basketball, not about individual superstars. They didn't win the World Cup on individual superstars. They won it on a real team effort, and that's what they're delivering here again today. And at the half, Germany have the advantage. It's Montenegro 38, Germany 50. Second half action around the corner.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they'd do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Turkey may not allow that, and Turkey will get the steal. Oh, behind the back pass! How about that?
Kicks it out, Willis. He hasn't made one yet. And that one doesn't go in either. He is a walking highlight reel when it comes to dunks.
Turnover again. Andrew Nashkashvili needs a pass. Puts it into Shengelia for 2. The crowd are in it. Timeout Finland. Back-to-back turnovers lead to a 5-point advantage for Georgia.
Now Houston throws the alley, but Guerra! Buenas noches! La Laguna, Tenerife, baby! Well, if you want to go to Tenerife, fly Frank Guerra Airlines. Muchos gracias!
Still plenty of time left though. Abramovic getting himself in a spin at the top. Past inside. Oh, that is a poster. That is huge. Komprovica. That's an angry man throwing it down.
Entry pass. Oh, beautiful play. Zugris turns that rim into his own personal jungle gym.
Oh, there's a lane here. Oh, and it's filled beautifully. And they're carrying on where he left off in the first half.
Uh-oh, look at this. Macondo mashing it home. s'il vous plaît. Look at this. He is for, oh, look at that hunger. Inbounds pass, oh, unbelievable. The three-pointer, can you believe it? Inbounds the ball off the back of the defender. Look at this. Oh my, Yilmaz is never gonna live that down. And basketball fans, I'll say it, well, no, got it up. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Did it count? Are we going to double overtime? I can't believe it. I think that's good. Ho-ho-ho! That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Welcome back to Podgorica. We're at the halfway stage of game day 5 of the EuroBasket 2025 qualifier, and Nelson Weideman leading the way for Germany as they hold a 12-point lead at the halftime break. Weideman certainly doing a good job. 3 other German players also on 8 points as well, but Weideman 2 from 2 from downtown, 3 from 3 from the field. A highly efficient 6.5 minutes for the guard in that first half. And as I say, Bonga also has 8, as does Weiss and Thiemann. A real team effort from Germany in that first half. Remember, a win for them is a big step forward. They also need Sweden to beat Bulgaria, but with 6.5 minutes left in that game, it's Bulgaria that lead 63-56, so potentially that could help. Montenegro qualify. And leading scorer, other end of the floor, is the Montenegrin captain, Vladimir Mihailovic. He has 10 points, 3 from 7 from the field, trying to lead the way as best he can. Also on 10 points is the big man, Marko Simonovic. He has 10 points and 5 rebounds, but Mihailovic trying to lift his team up, trying to really lean into that captain's role and deliver the performance that the crowd here in the arena want. He's certainly living up to that hype right now. Just a reminder of how important this game is. Montenegro win here in this one, and they will secure a spot at EuroBasket 2025. For Germany, a win is not enough. They would have to win, and they need Sweden to beat Bulgaria as well. That result isn't going their way right now, and if Sweden carry on and do beat Bulgaria, then that would be enough to see Montenegro through, win or lose here today. A little under 5 minutes away from the start of the second half. Real patience on show from Germany in the first half. Montenegro looking to utilize the energy and emotions here in the arena. As you see, Mihailovic and Simonovic, the leading scorers, both in double digits for Montenegro. Not shooting the ball particularly well at the moment, just 3 from 12 from outside. Bumper crowd here though in Podgorica to try and cheer their national team on to the win. Weidemann is the leading scorer for Germany at the half. Well, joint leading scorer. He has 8, Bonga has 8, Pleiss has 8, Thiemann has 8. And that really does underline the German way of playing basketball. It is all about team first, ego second. And they delivered that in the first half. Essentially on track for one of their highest scoring performances in these qualifiers. Previous highest score was 85, and that was against Montenegro all the way back on game day 1 when they came away with a 24-point win. But Vladimir Mihailovic will not let that happen again. He's going to put it all on the floor for Montenegro. They too are a free-flowing offensive team, and it always has been in these qualifiers, the defensive end, where they have struggled to contain teams. They gave up 85 against Germany first time they met. Gave up 86 against Sweden in their last game, even though they came away with the win. So for Montenegro, it is how do you start to slow down and limit the multiple options that Germany have offensively. One of many games going on around Europe across this evening. Hungary against Iceland earlier. We saw Hungary come away with a 9-point win on their home floor. Turkey taking on Italy right now, and it's the Italians that lead by 8 with a little over 8 minutes left on the game. Similar phase of the game in Latvia, and they lead Spain by 14. Another big performance by Latvia there. And then the one that all eyes in Montenegro and Germany is on alongside this game is in Bulgaria. With under 4 minutes to play, it's Bulgaria 66, Sweden 63. To make it nice and simple, if you're a Montenegrin fan, you really, really do want Sweden to beat Bulgaria, and the same if you're a German fan. Ultimately, if Bulgaria lose in that game, Montenegro, no matter the result here, will qualify. And if Bulgaria lose in that game and Germany win this game, then both Montenegro and Germany will qualify here today. In fact, if those results go that way, we would see all 3 spots in this group locked up at the end of game day 5. Bulgaria, a loss would see them eliminated. So under a minute until the start of the second half here. An important 20 minutes of basketball for both these teams as they continue their campaign to make it to EuroBasket 2025 in late August, early September. And both teams on the floor early, ready to go. But we still have a few seconds, and if you have your phones to hand, please scan the QR code on the screen and you can download the official EuroBasket qualification app. Enables you to follow the live stats as we progress through today's game, as well as plenty of other content for you to get your teeth into. Second half underway, game day 5, Group D of the EuroBasket 2025 qualifiers. At the half, Germany lead this one 50-38 over Montenegro. Simonovic is going to be called for the travel. Had a bright first half. Marko Simonovic, 10 points, 5 rebounds, a steal and a block. Bonga waits for the screen, doesn't use it, and will He called for the travel. Bonga was looking for the foul. Officials say that he picked that back foot up too soon before the foul. Radovic looking to go to work down low. Little shoulder shake and the hook shot comes up a little shy. Hollatz skips it to the weak side, catch and shoot. Faulkner with the three. And Germany continue to shoot the three ball well. 8 from 16 from downtown now for the visitors. Germany out to a game high 15-point lead. Montenegro need to be making moves right now. High arcing but short from Radoncic. Once again, some patience from Germany. Inside, Demon. Smooth spin move, but can't get the score, and the foul will be called on Mihailovic. Demon at the line for two. Just shy of 10 points a game in the last qualification window. Johannes Thiemann. Second is good, and he's the first German player to double digits. 10 points, 4 rebounds. About has to hand it away, but gets it straight back. Ball spends a lot of time in his hands for Montenegro. Little stutter and a mid-range two is in and out. Nice strong offensive rebound. Radovic crashing the boards hard, but it's thrown back into the hands of Germany. Bonga skips it. Catch and shoot. Three is good as Andreas Obst really accelerates Germany even further into the lead. Their lead is out to 20, an 8-0 run to start the second half, and Montenegro and the crowd here in Podgorica are almost fully deflated after this opening 2 minutes of basketball here in the third quarter. Timeout called by Montenegro.
That was too narrow. I couldn't get him up.
Hey, let's play. Two down, hand up, 2 down, okay? Ne možemo da rišimo ovog posta. Ajde, ajde, Zasanu goru.
Rallying crowd from Coach Radovic in that huddle. You have your phones to hand. There is the QR code for the EuroBasket app. Definitely worth downloading, especially when we get to EuroBasket later this year. My goodness me. We think it's busy now. That app comes to life when tournament time kicks in. Baseline ball for Montenegro, and really they need to get their second half jump started. Over 2 minutes gone, yet to score, and they've conceded 8. Simonovic hits the 3. The big man really is that modern style of big man, able to stretch the floor and drain the 3 ball. 13 points now for Simonovic. Thiemann goes inside, spin move after spin move, and uses the footwork beautifully, more like a ballet than basketball for Johannes Thiemann. Foul's going to be called, I think, on Hollatz. Right about, yeah, just draws that reach in from Hollatz. And here's the footwork from Demon. Look at this. Oh, it is graceful to say the least. Simonovic goes inside off the glass and another two. Marko Simonovic will not back down. If Mihailovic tried to lead the way in the first half, Simonovic is picking up the mantle here early in the third. On the shot clock for Hollatz, calls the screen up. Drives inside, rejected, but here's Demon with the two. And the dejected Simonovic and Radabauer. The first defensive stand was strong, but Germany had a second wave. Almost stolen away as Radabauer has to fight hard. Only 5 on the shot clock. Simonovic for 3, comes up short. Rebound pulled down by Voigtmann. Foul's going to be called on Radabauer. He just reaches in and fouls to try and slow the German transition up a little. Third foul of the game for Radabauer as Popovic comes in. Coach Radovic doesn't want to risk his star guard. Radabauer back to the bench. Bonga goes strong to the glass, will draw the foul off for Doncic. Isaac Bonga heading to the free throw line. Yeah, Doncic, his footwork just got a little sloppy and causes him to foul Isaac Bonga. First free throw off right. First qualification game for Isaac Bonga. 8 points, 4 rebounds so far. 3 from 5 from the field. 1 from 2 from the free throw line. Germany's lead back up to 20. Almost at the halfway stage of this third quarter. An unassuming third quarter of basketball. Simonovic comes up short. Doncic can't bring that one under control. Ends up in the front row. Gets to meet the fans a little bit early. Back into the game comes Zoran Nikolic. Simonovic comes and gets a well-earned break. Bonga backs it out, hands it away. Obst kicks it. Bonga now will attack the paint. Patience here from Germany. 3 on the shot clock though. Oh, and that is why patience pays off. Germany just know they're going to get the look they want. As long as they keep running that offense, keep trusting the process, they will get a good look. Their lead out to 23. Popovic hands it back out. Mihailovic rolls home a 3-ball. Just reminds the crowd that Montenegro aren't done here. They are still in this fight. That game in Bulgaria has now gone to overtime. End of regulation, 70 to Bulgaria, 70 to Sweden. Remember, if Bulgaria lose that, that is them eliminated. If Germany win this game here. Baseline drive with Doncic. Hands it inside. Nikolic comes up a little Short with the soft right-hand shovel hook. Doncic comes out of the game. On that foul, yeah, just eases Bonga off the sideline. Second foul of the game for Doncic. Weideman. Vogtman goes inside. Pleiss for three, comes up short. Vogtman with another rebound. Obst for three. And another. No, a foul called this time. Tibor Pleiss called for the offensive foul, crashing the glass, yeah, pushing Nikolic in the back on his way to the board. Pleiss' second foul of the game. Second foul of the quarter for Germany as well. Montenegro already in the penalty though. Mihailovic has a mismatch. Spacing here. 5 out offered up by Montenegro. Popovic for three. Off right and didn't even catch the iron, so it will be a shot clock violation. Obst comes out for Germany as Kramer comes in. Doesn't get any easier for Montenegro with the rotations that Coach Mumbrou is rolling with right now. Offensive foul is going to be called on Tibor Pleiss. That's his third foul as Mihailovic ends up on the floor.
Third personal, third team foul.
Yeah, absolutely, he's moving. No argument when you look at the replay. A little bit of sweat on the floor that needs cleaning up before we can proceed. I think we're good to go. Popovic brings it up over the half. Crowd doing their best to get their team back into this one. Knocked away though, and Germany pour back down the floor. A sea of red jerseys inside, and the two this time for Tim Schneider. As Germany continue to assert their authority on this game, their lead now out to 24 points. A 20-8 third quarter so far for the road team. Coach Radovic really has no choice. No point in holding on to your timeouts. He uses one with 2:33 left in the third quarter.
Hej, ide ovako, iz obični dijamant, znači Marko, Zoki, Vlado izađi, Marko, razvuci malo Vlado, Marko, da ne, daj dolazimo, pa hand off, Zoki, ti korner, ti Marko popao, okej? Iz obični dijamant, iz obični dijamant, iz običnog dijamanta, iz običnog Vlado, Zoki, Marko, Zoki, izađi, ubaci okno, hand off, Zoki, populi ti Marko, popaj. Nije kraj,
Coach Radovic really working hard to try and get his team pumped back up and back into the game. And look at a 24-point deficit with a little over 12.5 minutes left on the overall game clock. It's a big ask against the reigning world champions, the reigning EuroBasket bronze medalists. Nikolic has to fade away, will draw the foul from Schneider. Let's have a look at the replay. Tough to see on that one. He needed the baseline camera to see the contact. Mihailovic heads to the line for 2. He's 3 from 3 so far from the charity stripe this evening. Continues his perfect form from the free throw line. Takes his personal tally up to 15, as well as Montenegro try and chip away at this lead for the end of the third. Weideman. Catch and shoot for Schneider. In and out. Where's the rebound? Pleiss ends up on the floor. Foul, I think, is going to be on Nikolic. He gets tied up with Tibor Pleiss. Yeah, it's that right arm that's going over the top that I think is the problem for Nikolic. He's holding Pleiss down over, almost over his shoulder. Pleiss at the line for 2. Back to the iron, spits that one away. 2 from 2 before this trip. We'll get the second to go. Germany's lead creeps back out to 23. 30 seconds, well, 33 seconds left in that game in Bulgaria in overtime, and they hold a 2-point lead. Bulgaria fighting for their lives right now. Strong drive inside is no good. Batted away. Weideman scoops up the loose ball. Pleiss now looking to back down Nikolic. Goes inside, fades away. Good defense by Nikolic as he bats that shot away. Kramer. That will be an offensive foul. David Kramer just trying to create separation, but illegally so. Just leans in and extends the arm, shoving Mihailovic to the floor as he does. Great footwork defensively from Vladimir Mihailovic. Popovic hands it inside, strong drive to the basket. Foul's going to be called. Simonovic once again at the heart of all that is good right now for Montenegro. First is good for Simonovic. Gets a second to go, leads all scorers now. Marko Simonovic with 17 points as well as 5 rebounds. Weideman bringing up the floor for Germany. Final minute of this third quarter. Attacks the basket, and just a quick first step is all that's needed to carve open that Montenegrin defense. Kramer called for the foul. As he just leans in and floors Nikolic. Again, it's the right call. bump the cutter, and then there's, well, slamming them to the floor. Goran Nikolic heading to the line for two. Update from the Bulgaria-Sweden game, and Bulgaria have won that one 81-77 in overtime. That means if Germany win here today, it all goes down to Sunday's games. No one will have locked in qualification at this point. All four teams in this group will have to put on a performance in game day 6 as they all fight to make it through to EuroBasket. Kramer with the two-hander. Big play to close out that third quarter. A third quarter dominated by Germany, outscoring Montenegro 25-13. Here's that final punctuation on the quarter from Kramer. A little give and go with the big man. Kramer puts it down with some force. End of the third quarter here in Podgorica. It's Montenegro 51, Germany 75. Here are the percentages, and they certainly tell the story. Efficiency from Germany, high percentages, while Montenegro have struggled to get the ball in the bucket here. Here are some of the top plays from that third quarter of an action, and the third quarter where Germany really have just taken over this game, increasing their lead by 12 and putting them in a commanding position with 10 minutes left to play. Remember, with Bulgaria beating Sweden, if Germany win here today, we will be heading, unbelievably, to the final games on Sunday, with everyone still having to win games or have big performances to come away with a qualification spot. So Bulgaria have moved up to a 2-3 record. Sweden will sit on a 2-3 record. If Germany can close out this win in this final quarter, they'll move to a 3-2. Montenegro will also be on a 3-2 record. So everything will come down to that final games on Sunday. Montenegro will head to Sweden, whilst Germany head back home to face Bulgaria. But we still have 10 minutes between now and then. As Montenegro win this game, that will see them qualify. But right now, odds are that Germany are going to come away with a very big win indeed. Olindi goes inside, won't get the roll, will draw the foul. Ivanovic is not happy. The 21-year-old with a shocked face. Let's have a look at the replay. Tough to see from that angle. Olindi at the line for two. First rolls home. A resignation look upon the face of Coach Radovic. Germany continue to extend their lead. It's out to a game-high 26 points now, and Germany have led pretty much for the entire game, bar about the first 15 seconds. Mihailovic gets tied up. Jump ball's going to be called. Schneider ties Mihailovic up. Possession arrow points in favour of Montenegro, so they'll get the ball back on the side. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Now called on Weideman. Ivanovic looking to inbound. Does so to Simonovic. Popovic for three. In and out on the roll. Foul's going to be called, I think, on Schneider. Second team foul of the quarter for Germany. So we see Radabau come back into the game. Radabau doesn't establish himself back on the floor though, so it will be a turnover. Left in this game as Germany have controlled the vast majority. Kramer for three. Foul under the bucket. I think, is it on Schneider or Pleiss? Radabau now bringing it up over the half. Radovic goes to the long, high arcing left arm. Puts that one up high. Smart play by Radovic, his first bucket of the game. Backdoor cut, well guarded in the end by Jovanovic. Mihailovic, oh, and the flush as Simonovic follows up yet again. 17 points and 19 points and 6 rebounds now for Simonovic. His best performance in these qualifiers. Had 16 against Sweden back on game day 2, but certainly better this time round. Ball, I think, foul called. Was it on Jovanovic? I think it was, as he tried to strip the ball out of Olindi's hands. Early fouls from both teams here. Delo has thrown it out of bounds. They say there was a deflection. Going to challenge. Well, it certainly did look like it deflected off Radovic's hands. And that has been a coach's challenge from Coach Mumbrou. So the officials head over to the table, want to look this one through. Certainly looked like there may have been a deflection off Nemanja Radovic's hand on the way out. Let's have a look at the replay. So here's the pass coming across. Certainly looked like it was deflected. This camera angle might be more helpful. Oh, we don't quite see it. That is a tough one to call. What do you think at home watching in on this one? Which way are you giving this? They have overturned the call. It's a smart coach's challenge by Germany. They will get possession on the sideline. Both coaches now have used their challenge. Both were successful. Kramer attacks the basket. Strong move. Not quite there. And the tip back from Pleiss is good. Double digits now for Tibor Pleiss. He's up to 11 as well as 7 rebounds. Technical foul, a double technical foul on Mihailovic. I'm not sure who it's on for Germany. Dello. Both whistled for the technicals. Obviously those cancel each other out, but both effectively on a final warning, so it'll be a sideline ball here for Montenegro. Sideline now for Montenegro. We're just waiting for some corrections here. Just a slight issue with the scoreboard that I think needs correcting. Get back underway. Radovic now down in the low block, comes back out, looks to go to work again against Demon, goes to that right hand, a smart move. The Nemanja Radovic, the veteran big man, stepping up here in the fourth. Germany's lead down to 22. Foul's going to be called on Radabau. That will be his fourth. Here's the beautiful old school hook shot by Radovic. Dello rejected, Radabau bats it out. Germany will hold on to possession, 3.7 on the shot clock. That's a beautiful defensive stand. Get the shot away, does. Rebound pulled down by Radabau, his second of the game. Knocked out of bounds by Kramer. Crowd, a muted rumbling. Hardcore fans certainly still trying to get some energy into their team here. For that spark to ignite the rest of the crowd. Mihailovic will draw the foul from Kramer. And that will be the end of the game for David Kramer. 13.5 minutes, 7 points and 5 fouls. A overwhelming performance in the end from what has been one of the highlight players in these qualifiers. Mihailovic at the line for two. First is good as he continues to do what he can. 16 points now for Vladimir Mihailovic. Second is no good. Montenegro now sit in this 2-3 zone. Germany, I don't think we're expecting it. There's the pass inside, and there's the poster. That is one way to break a zone. Schneider with the play. Radabau hands it away into the hands of Radovic, who comes up short. Germany will corral the rebound. Shoot on the wing, a little flat. The rebound pulled down by Simonovic. Mihailovic will almost throw it out of bounds, and then a knee-jerk reaction from Matisek as deflects it. And as soon as he put his hand out there, in fact, sorry, it's Dello. As soon as he put his hand out there, you saw the, oh no, what have I done? That moment that his brain took over. The unconscious brain took over and did something a little crazy. Mihailovic, that's got to be an offensive foul. It is, as Nello takes the stand. Good help, just steps across. Under 6 to play, Germany's lead, a comfortable 23. Schneider skips it all the way through. Thiemann back out to Bonga, who's come back into the game. 3 is up, slaps off the glass and away, and looks like a kick ball, I think, from Schneider. Both teams in the penalty, so we could see plenty of free throws here in the closing stages of this game. Is that an opportunity for Montenegro to come back into it? Mihailovic into the corner. Radovic now attacks the glass. Offensive foul is going to be called on Simonovic for the illegal screen. Just wasn't stationary at all. Look at him coming across. In fact, is he shoved by Schneider into the illegal screen? There was a little hand there on the hip. Second foul for Simonovic. It was an offensive foul, no free throws. Montenegro continue in this 2-3 zone. Thiemann, little shovel shot with the right hand, batted back to Matisek, who gets the short corner 2 to roll. And with 5:03 left in the game and a 25-point lead for Germany, Coach Radovic will call a timeout as his team's hopes of qualifying here on game day 5 are slowly fading.
Ostani u zoni box out, bre.
5:03 left on the game clock here in Podgorica. Montenegro had hopes of securing their spot at EuroBasket 2025 before tip-off. Those hopes are fading fast as Germany hold a 25-point lead, and with Bulgaria beating Sweden in overtime on the other side of this group, if Germany win the game here, this means this group will go to the final day of the qualifiers with no teams guaranteed a spot at EuroBasket. Mihailovic ducks through, glides up against Bongo and gets the score, and Bongo puts in a big stand, but Mihailovic just seemed to float an extra second in the air to get that one away. Three ball high arcing off left. Thiemann grabs the rebound, manages to just about get it back into a teammate's hand. Inside, Olindi off the glass for two. Montenegrin hardcore supporters continue to try as they can to keep their team buoyed. Radabau inside, tough move, big follow. Radovic has really stepped up in this second half, scoring all 6 of his points in this second half. Lob pass, Bonga with the two-hander. Germany turning on the taps, and it's showtime here in Podgorica. Offensive foul's going to be called on Radabau. That's his fifth. He's out of the game. Things go from bad to worse for Coach Radovic. Sure what Radabau was thinking. There's the lob, and there's the elevation by Bonga for the alley-oop throwdown. Isaac Bonga flying high. Popovic comes in to replace the fouled out Radabau. Patience again, but stolen away. Popovic reads the game so well. He's been in this national team a very long time. Part of their World Cup roster back in 2019, Popovic. Foul going to be called on Hello. Smiling when the officials call it. Radoncic looking to back him down, use that size advantage. First is good for Radoncic. You see Vitamin look on, 10 points, 2 assists for him. Knocked away. Delo brings it up over the half. Germany continue to spread the floor well. Knocked out of bounds by Popovic. He was 21 years of age when he took part in that World Cup. Fortunate enough to be courtside in Nanjing, commentating on him. Bonga now. Pulls up long two, comes up short. Bonga will get it back and throws a little bit more thunder. Isaac Bonga with some aggression at the rim. Frustration now being shown by Montenegro. Officials trying to calm this one down. Montenegro's captain, Vladimir Mihailovic, is not happy. There's the big score. Bonga had a few words with Mihailovic on the way back down the floor. And the temperatures continue to rise. So unnecessary at this stage. A little over 2.5 minutes left, and it's a 26-point ball game. Bonga's been given the technical foul. Mihailovic as well, so Mihailovic has been disqualified on the back of that. That's his second technical foul, Vladimir Mihailovic. And Bonga has picked up his second technical foul as well, so both players are thrown out of the game. And Bonga continues to talk, he needs to be careful. So unnecessary. And that's where it all stems from. Bonga with 2 technical fouls, Mihailovic with 1. One of them cancels each other out. The other one leads to Simonovic heading to the other end of the floor for the technical free throw. Two minutes and 35 to play. Germany well on their way to picking up a win here. A big win as well. We'll move them on to the same record as Montenegro. Baseline ball now for Montenegro. Offensive foul's going to be called on Radoncic as the game is just starting to lapse into a little bit too much silliness here. Frustrations boiling over for both teams. Radoncic just shoving Olindi out the way. Olindi looking to take Radoncic to the hole, and instead hands it away, and an easy 2 for Schneider. Germany continue to keep this one in cruise control. Popovic looks for the backdoor cut, but the pass is a little bit too low. Goes straight out of bounds. Milanovic couldn't quite hold on to it. Inside, Pleiss, stripped from behind by Radoncic. Baseline ball for Germany. Martisek, back to Olindi. Olindi comes inside, free throw line, a lob, and it was kind of half lob, half shot from Luis Olindi. 100 seconds left in the game now. Muradovic trying to back his way to the bucket. Foul's going to be called on Matisek. He's always going to struggle in that battle. 208 going up against 195. Forget the muscle advantage in kilos as well. Muradovic at the line for 2. His first trip of the night. First is no good. 71% in the 4 qualifiers before today's game. Stolen away. And a big push to the basket. Simonovic for another 2. 22 points, leads all scorers now. Marko Simonovic certainly has had a very impressive game. Fadeaway Matisek comes up short, batted into the hands of Radoncic. Popovic now. Drive inside, Radovic swatted away by Olindi. And as much as the game is decided, as this one's going to the final day, heads to heads, points difference, everything could play a part in which teams head to EuroBasket. And there's the and 1 play by Tibor Pleiss. Radoncic with the foul. Pleiss just working through the contact. Germany certainly helping their points difference, that's for sure. Long outlet pass. Ivanovic will step out for 3 and roll it home. And an unsportsmanlike foul for Radoncic. To be fair, he's been spoiling for a bit of a fight in this game. Radoncic and Olindi have been going head to head, back and forth. And now it is boiled over. Radoncic called for the unsportsmanlike foul. One coach Radovic looking to take him out of the game. In fact, that will be him out of the game. That's his 5th foul. Not a great way for Dino Radoncic to step out. A quality player, just lost his head a little in this one. At the line for 2, and then Germany will get possession back. Here's the three from Jovanovic, and there's the silly foul from Radoncic. Glum faces on the Montenegrin bench. They were hoping to have a party here in Podgorica. A win would have seen them qualify. And this loss, and with the result, with Bulgaria beating Sweden, really does mean now all bets are off. All four teams are still fighting it out. No one is sure that they will be at EuroBasket just yet. All four teams head into Sunday's final games, still not knowing their fate. For Montenegro, it's a trip to Sweden. For Germany, it's back to their home court where they will take on Bulgaria. Popovic drives the baseline, almost stolen away, but only knocked out of bounds by Delo. Corner three is good. Jovanovic with two triples in the closing stages of this game. 2 from 2 from the field for Jovanovic. 21-year-old really can hold his head up high. He's taken the minutes he's been given with both hands and made the most of them. And it's thrown away by Tibor Pleiss. 10.3 seconds left on the game clock. Germany with a big road performance. They needed this one and they've come away with it. Popovic will play to the final shot. Jovanovic and another three. A triple of triples to close out the game for Georgi Jovanovic. And that is the end of the game here in Podgorica. It's Montenegro 76, Germany 95. Well, an impressive performance once again from this German team. Pressure was on, that is for sure, especially with Bulgaria winning that game against Sweden. But they haven't buckled. They have stepped up to the plate, Germany, and the stats certainly portray that picture. 10 triples, 65% from 2. Delivered the game, dominated the boards, played some beautiful team offense as well, and put in their highest scoring performance of these qualifiers, 95 points. They've only been averaging about 75, so that really is an impressive uplift. Leading all scorers is Marko Simonovic with 22. For Germany, it is Johannes Thiemann who leads the way with 16. Germany will head back home now with all to play for on Sunday. The fans continue to give their team rapturous applause and unwavering support as they have done throughout the game. Montenegro now will have to head to Sweden and will be needing, more than likely, to come away with a win to guarantee themselves a place. A loss really does throw the cat among the pigeons. Here are the top plays from the fourth quarter here in Podgorica. And Montenegro pushed hard, but Germany by this stage had, well, they've been able to really just put it into cruise control. Montenegro won the fourth quarter, the only quarter they have won. They won it 25-20, but Germany knew they just had to keep the home team at arm's length, and they managed to do that. Leading all scorers, though, was Marko Simonovic. You see him defensively there. As we see Schneider with the big two-hander. But Simonovic came out with 22 points, 7 rebounds. The Montenegrin captain came out with 18 points, but unfortunately got himself disqualified after 2 technical fouls. As did that man there, Isaac Bonga. He ended up with 13 points. Johannes Thiemann led all scorers for Germany with 16. He had 16.6 rebounds. And Tibor Pleiss had 14 points, 7 rebounds. And Germany once again put in a big team performance, and it was that phase of play actually that saw both Bonga and Mihailovic get disqualified on the back of the technical fouls. But one of the bright sparks without doubt from this game for Montenegro will be the performance of Đorđe Jovanovic in the closing stages of the game. The 21-year-old stepped up in a big way, hit 3 3-pointers, took himself to 9 points, perfect from the field. And this is how Group D looks now with 1 game to play. Germany and Montenegro, both 3 wins, 2 losses. Sweden and Bulgaria, 2 wins, 3 losses. No team is guaranteed qualification just yet. All 4 teams head into Sunday with a chance to be at EuroBasket, but also more scarily, a chance of missing out on EuroBasket 2025. Big games all over Europe. Here has the list of teams that have locked themselves in so far. Cyprus, Finland, Latvia, Poland obviously locking in as our hosts. Plenty more action coming up over the next few days as teams across the continent look to confirm their place at EuroBasket 2025. But what a game we've had here. Germany in fine form, dominating the game pretty much from start to finish. And Germany keep their hopes of qualification alive. Final score, Montenegro 76, Germany 95. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you all courtside again soon.